Hey, what's up everybody, it's SNipEz. Welcome back to building SouthLake City. So it's actually been a while since I've actually recorded SouthLake. So I was probably, maybe almost a month ahead on recording. And so I was pretty far ahead of recording, haven't recorded for a while. And so now I'm back. So I know I haven't been uploading too much, but I'm going to be trying to change that here. If you want to know, before we actually start building, I actually have a new weekly schedule I'm going to be implementing here pretty soon. Hopefully by the time this comes out, that will be already started. And I'm trying to work on a new weekly schedule that I'm going to try to follow for uploads and stuff like that. So if you want to know about that, it wasn't uploaded too long ago, so check out my channel for that. And now let's start with our building we're going to make today. So this building, I actually got inspiration from a building in New York City, which, big surprise, a lot of skyscrapers there and stuff like that. Oh, Xbox, stop listening. Okay, I'm not sure. Okay, so basically, I could kind of see this being like a bank. I mean, I'm not gonna make it exactly like the one I saw in the picture, but I'm gonna make it somewhat close. That'd be enough room. Maybe about here. Why don't we start here? Here would be pretty good. All right, so we're using what? Smooth sandstone, maybe some sand mixed in there as well. Sandstone slabs, sandstone stairs, and the usual. So, if I'm totally honest, some of the reason why I haven't been recording so much lately is because there's a game that came out that I've been playing a ton of, and I've been kind of getting addicted to it, is Destiny. So, I know some people like it, some people don't. I mean, everybody has their own opinions. But man, I've just been really addicted to Destiny. I've been playing it with my friends like Weeby Stranger, my friend Nutty Beef. And we've all just really been playing it and having a great time. It's just like, it's one of those games that there is a lot of repetitiveness to it. But the repetitiveness is fun and you still have a lot of stuff you have to do. I think that's the main reason why I enjoy it so much. It's just because I'm not a big fan of repetitiveness sometimes. But I understand, like, in certain games, like, I believe, what do they call it? Destiny, an MMO or something like that. Basically, playability and replaying is a big part of those kind of games. I mean, that's what the game really is. But the whole idea of Destiny is you do these strikes, raids, missions, story. You do all this stuff several times. I mean, I've probably played one mission probably 20 to 30 times, if not more than that. And just because, even though you do a lot of repetitiveness, it's still just a really fun game. I mean, it's one of those games to where it's fun by yourself for a long time. I mean, I've already have 2 days racked up in this game, in hours. So you have a lot of things to do, especially player-wise. I mean, the max level you can actually get to is 20, but what they didn't tell you was that you have light levels, which is kind of the best way to look at it is prestiging in Call of Duty or stuff like that. That's basically the best way to look at it. I mean, that's the best way I look at it. That's basically what it is to me. I mean, I'm light level 27 now, so after you get to level 20, then you have all these different upgrades that you can get for your person. And there's just so much you can do. I mean, it's ridiculous. Even with the repetitiveness, it's still just a really fun game. And like I said, it's one of those games to where it's still a lot of fun, even when you're playing by yourself. But it's definitely one of those games to where you want to be playing it with your friends, especially like raids and stuff like that, just because raids and strikes are meant to be played with multiple people. That's what they're made for. Let's fly back down. This is going to be a pretty tall building. So what, maybe cut it off here. Ugh, this iPhone cord's hitting my foot and it's tickling me. There we go. Alright, so let's try to figure out where the windows are going to be now. Just so we know. Because this is going to kind of go into a unique window design phase. Basically, it's like this. We want 3 blocks of headroom, so we'll move it up 3 each time. Whoop, that's 4. That's not 3. I forgot how to count. And again, I forgot how to count again. Yeah, I mean, so I've been really distracted by Destiny lately. And really, every now and then it's really hard to get into the recording mood. I mean, if I'm honest, I haven't played Minecraft in over a week now, almost 2 weeks. Just because I've been so busy playing Destiny. I mean, I know that's kind of a bad thing. And I kind of wish more subscribers and people had Destiny, just because I could play with you guys. I mean, I've been playing with some fans because it's just fun to do, especially like when We Be Stranger and my friends aren't on. I play with you guys because, hey, there's nothing better to do. I mean, I don't mean that in a bad way, because it is always fun playing with you guys. And it's fun just playing the game and ranking up with people. Because one, it's kind of hard to get 6 raids. Like, my goodness. Raids can take up to 13 hours is how long they usually take. And it's like, wow, that's ridiculous. But luckily, my friend VJ or Weeby Stranger told me, well, you can save your progress so it doesn't have to be a 13-hour straight thing. I was like, oh, thank God. If it was a 13-hour straight thing, almost nobody could do it because nobody really has the time for that. And they gave out statistics the other day. I mean, I have their in-game Bungie app or whatever you want to call it. And they're going over, I might get rid of some of these. Maybe these right here, get rid of that many layers. That should be good. And I think they said over 1 million people have died so far. I mean, they gave out some crazy statistics. Saying like you could watch, like they said, oh man, what did they say? This is really kind of bugging me. That they beat all their old records basically in gameplay hours and stuff like that. More people have played the game than they expected, and basically the amount of time they put, I forgot the amount of days and hours, but they said you could watch the Game of Thrones trilogy with the extended versions and all that. Like, I think, oh man, I forgot how many times, like almost 10,000 times or something like that. It's like, wow. It's just, it shows you like how big the gaming industry is really getting. I mean, you have to think, a long time ago, and not even that long ago, maybe a couple of years, people get criticized for being gamers and like playing Xbox all the time and all that. But now, like, you were a weird person if you had a console and you played games. You were considered a nerd. But now if you look at it, if you don't play games, you're now the weird person in the group. It's like, wait, why aren't you playing? Like, everybody plays. Female audiences are getting a lot bigger. Female audiences for games are actually almost bigger than, well, I wouldn't say bigger, but they're catching up to guys. So it's reaching out to everybody. I mean, that also includes if you want to look at like mobile games like on your phone and stuff, but I'm not too sure about that. I mean, those are games, but I'm not sure if I would consider them video games because, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure if you guys knew this, but do you know that your phone, like, say you have an Apple iPhone 5S or 6 now, because that just came out. A couple of cool things is that your phone is actually stronger than the consoles were, like, than the GameCube. Your tiny phone is more powerful than the GameCube. That just shows like how far technology has really come. I mean, I'm sorry if I'm boring you guys, but some of these things I found out about. It's like, hey, fact of the day kind of thing. Oh, need to take some swiftness. I will say it's been kind of nice to get back into Minecraft a little bit. Yeah, I probably played it 2 weeks ago with subscribers on Subscriber Day, but until then, I haven't really played too much. Like I said, because of Destiny. And a couple things I want to ask you guys. So, I want to start recording other games, and the problem with that is, one, I could change my YouTube channel to something else, like my Gamertag, like SNipEz. But then people aren't going to recognize the name anymore, and I don't want to lose my fan base because I changed my name, so I don't think that'd be a smart move. So my alternate solution is creating a second YouTube channel. So what I kind of want to do is make a second YouTube channel, and it's basically going to be other games, stuff like that, other than Minecraft. This will be like strictly Minecraft channel. How's that look? Let's fly down here. Boop. Originally I wanted to put, what was it? Oh man, I forgot what I wanted to put here. Like behind the highway, I wanted to put the stadium originally, but then just didn't have the room for it. That is a really big skyscraper. Maybe cut off one layer here. Yeah, probably cut off this one layer, make it a little bit better. Okay, let's do that real quick. Yeah, so I'm thinking about making a second YouTube channel. I've already come up with a couple of names. And really, like, what I want to ask you guys is, if I do that, how many of you guys would go subscribe and watch that, because so many people ask me for other videos and stuff like that, because not everybody just plays Minecraft. I mean, they play Call of Duty, which a lot of people ask me if I'm going to buy like Call of Duty when it comes out every year. It's like, I probably won't, guys. I mean, I'm not a Call of Duty person anymore. I used to play Call of Duty, but don't play it anymore. I play mainly Battlefield, and that's mainly my shooting game now. It's just something I really enjoy. But I want to record like other games, like, I mean, maybe Call of Duty, like zombies, stuff like that. But just other games in general. I mean, I'm not gonna make like, I'm gonna be playing this game and this game and this game. No, I want to make it to kind of like a Let's Play, to where every day is different. But I would still keep all my Minecraft stuff on this channel, because I'm not gonna quit Minecraft at all. I mean, I'm still gonna have my channel. I'm still gonna maintain that. But for example, when I am playing Destiny, I could be recording that for you guys. Like, you guys know what I mean by that? So I'm recording. Maybe do something like this with this. And then here. How would that look? I'm not too sure about that. Maybe here. We can do this. Yeah, so basically that's my question is, would you guys watch the second YouTube channel I make for other games? I mean, like I said, I'm going to be making Destiny videos on it. I'm going to be doing other stuff like that. And I haven't made this channel yet. I just want to know before I make it, would you guys go watch it? I mean, that's the main thing I'm asking here, is if I made it, would you guys want to go watch those kind of videos? Because I know they appeal to some audiences. I mean, also, this is kind of hard for me, because Minecraft is, especially tutorials and stuff like this, kind of hard to be entertaining sometimes. And I want to try to be more entertaining for you guys, but sometimes it's kind of hard. So maybe that's kind of the reason why I want to make a second one, is for a little bit more humor put into the videos and stuff like that, just to kind of help ease up and get you guys to know me a little bit more, because sometimes I can't really be my full self on Minecraft, just because I don't try to be a boring person. I don't like being boring, but sometimes it's really hard to be entertaining, especially in tutorials and stuff like that. So I was kind of thinking maybe the second channel will be another way to kind of get that out. So this is another idea. I mean, I've been thinking about doing this for a very long time. I mean, like I said, I almost thought about changing my channel name from Minecraft Builder 92 to something else, but I didn't do it because I didn't want to worry people like, whoa, what happened to this channel? To where it's the exact same channel, just under a different name, which I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to lose the fan base I already have. Just because I appreciate you guys. I don't want you guys being confused. I mean, I love it when people will say, hey, you're Minecraft Builder 92. I mean, it's just one of those things like, wow. I mean, it's one of those things to where no matter how big you get, it's still like, people actually recognize you. I mean, that's one of the coolest things. I mean, so I'm in the middle of making my resume for a career, and it's kind of hard describing to people these days that my job is YouTube. I mean, you guys make a lot of stuff possible for me, so I really appreciate you guys. I mean, that's why I know some people are mad that I was going away from house tutorials and stuff like that. But the main reason was I think I need to adapt my channel a little bit to interact with you guys more, because tutorials are kind of really hard to interact with you guys. I mean, so I was kind of figuring my channel needs to change, so I'm going to start playing with you guys more and trying to play with other YouTubers a little bit more as well. Like me and Big B Stats, oh my goodness, I can't talk. Big B Stats and I, we actually have a video series planned that we want to do here pretty soon, that I suggested to him. It's a map that I made a very long time ago, that it's either going to be two different ways. I'm not going to give too much away yet, but basically the premise of it is we're not exactly sure how we're going to do it yet, but the two ideas are you're going to have a YouTubers team versus a fans team, or it's going to be Big B Stats' team versus Minecraft Builder 92's team. So it's going to be something like that, but we're not exactly sure how we're going to do it yet. Just kind of, whoa. Okay. Well, let's just do this then. Keep moving on. I'm not sure what's going on with my internet lately. It says my Online's still on, so I'm not sure why I got disconnected. That was really strange. Let's see. I gotta go up a little bit more. I mean, oh man. Wait. Okay, I just did move it up one too many. I was trying to go off by the one in front we made over there, but it didn't look right. Whoa, like that one. Yeah, I mean, so let me know in the comments, especially if, like, what you guys want to see, especially on those other channels. I mean, another upside is you guys would be able to give me ideas for different games. I could play indie games. Another game that's kind of like Minecraft, and I know it's kind of a popular game. It's called Castle Miner Z, which is basically a zombie game with Minecraft. I mean, you have like the squares and everything. You have humongous worlds with different materials, like you have gold, diamonds, stuff like that. But you can actually make guns and stuff. And making the guns was actually pretty cool. It was a really fun game that my friend Fraggleswag introduced me to, I believe. And we played it for a while. But then after a while it did get kind of boring because you didn't have the creative mode like you do in Minecraft. Oh, and another big thing, I don't know how I can record about Minecraft and not talk about this, is about how Microsoft bought Mojang, the people who make Minecraft. So, I know a lot of people are really on edge about this, and they're really kind of scared, in all honesty. I mean, even if they don't want to admit it, they're kind of scared about where's Minecraft going to go in the future. And people are just really worried that Microsoft is going to ruin Minecraft. And a couple of things people don't realize is that even though Microsoft bought Mojang, Mojang is still basically a company just under Microsoft's name. I think what people are afraid of is that Microsoft was just going to take the game, fire everybody at Mojang, and go, okay, we're going to make our own game now, basically. I think that's kind of what people were worried about, and I just want to let you guys know that's not going to happen. I mean, they're still going to keep the people who worked at Mojang. They're still going to have their jobs. They still do. It's just under a different company's name. They're basically, the best way to look at it is a company that, ooh, this is going to be touching. That actually might work, though. They're a company just under Microsoft's name now. That's basically the only difference. Nothing's really going to change in Minecraft. And if anything, Microsoft has the money and the resources to make the game even better. Especially for you guys on PC as well. And I think the people who are worried the most and complain about it the most are the people who have PlayStation. I'm not trying to single you guys out, saying that all you guys are, but a lot of PlayStation fans are worried just because they're worried that, oh, well, are we still going to have Minecraft on PlayStation? Of course you are. They're not going to take the game away from a platform just of spite. They're not going to say, well, since we own it now, we're going to take it off PlayStation. Because one, if they did do that, that's a really stupid move on their part because Minecraft brings in a lot of revenue. I mean, especially Microsoft knows that Minecraft is a big deal. Otherwise, they wouldn't have bought the company. I mean, that's the best way to look at it. So you have to realize that Microsoft wouldn't have spent $2.5 billion on a company and just to let it go. I mean, they're still going to keep all the employees from Mojang to work on it. At least all the ones that want to stay. Because they're not going to ruin Minecraft, guys. Nothing's really going to change. And if anything, they're going to make it better. And you might be asking yourself, alright, well, if you think they're going to make it better, what makes you think they're going, like, how are they going to do that? And that's actually a really good question. And my solution to it, or my answer, not solution, would be that Microsoft has the money, for one, and the resources, like internet servers. They have the capability of making things better, especially for PC people. That's the main thing. I mean, you have to think of all the stuff, like the cloud service that that Microsoft has would make the game a lot better to where loading up saves and modding saves would actually be easier. And I guarantee they're not going to get rid of modding. They're not going to get rid of mod support just because, one, if they did, that's a huge downfall for them because that is a big part of the Minecraft community is the modding of the game. For example, Galacticraft, stuff like that. Just because it's what's the best way to look at it? I mean, I don't know. I kind of lost my train of thought there for what I was going to say. I mean, they just have, like, they have so much more resources to use to make the game better. So, in all honesty, this actually might be a really good thing for the game itself. I mean, you might get better graphics, like Minecraft 2, for example, which, that's kind of speculation. I'm not even sure if you would even do that. Because even if there was a Minecraft 2, what's going to be the main difference, really? There's not really going to be one. I mean, so, I don't know. That's just kind of like my 2 cents on that, to where I think the game will actually be better off in the long run. Because even though Minecraft's a really huge game, and it was bringing in a lot of revenue for Mojang, Mojang probably didn't have the resources and the money to make it into an even better game. I mean, look at Microsoft. They're a billion-dollar company, if not more than that, trillion-dollar company. And they have all this money, obviously, that they can spend if they spent $2.5 billion on a game that's all about squares. And something that was actually really funny to me is Microsoft bought Minecraft for $2.5 billion, which actually makes I keep saying Microsoft when I'm trying to say Minecraft. Which makes Minecraft more valuable than the Tottenham Hotspurs, apparently. I saw that in a comment, and that kind of just gave me a little laugh, because it's kind of ridiculous how a game of blocks, for example, like what we're doing now, is worth more than a professional soccer team or football team for you guys overseas. How's this turning out? Well, it's definitely turning out to be a big building, bigger than I thought it would be. I'm actually pretty happy with the highway as well. The highway, I feel like it actually is kind of realistic. And I know at some point, when I can actually expand the map, I'm going to have the highway turn and go up and over the river. Like, maybe I could do that here. Like, have it go up and turn. And then have, like, a above ground highway to where this one's sunken into the earth. So it might do something like that as well. What else could we do for this building? I mean, obviously we need to finish it first, but my goodness, it's taking a while. It's not really taking a while, it's just a lot of repetition. I think that's some of the reason why I don't get too bored of Destiny, is because I'm used to repetition because of Minecraft and whatnot. So what are some other topics we could talk about? So we talked about the whole Microsoft buying Mojang thing. Talked about Destiny, which, amazing game. If you guys don't have it, you should definitely get it. And really, that's just about... Oh, I guess I'm back online. Come on. There we go. India Unbeatable invited me to a party. One thing I kind of hope they fix with Xbox One soon is the loading times a little bit. Because, like, when I'm trying to load up my achievements, it takes a little bit sometimes. Especially on Destiny for some reason. And one, so I know console wars are a huge deal. Might as well talk about this as well. I know console wars are a huge deal. I mean, everybody's always going on about, well, this company's better. I mean, PlayStation's better than Xbox, or Xbox better than PlayStation. PC's better than all of them. And so people always have these opinions. And I think it's actually really good for the gaming community that this actually happens. Just because you get a more variety that way. And you actually get a bigger audience. I mean, look how much the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One sold together. They definitely outbeat their old consoles by margins. I mean, if you look at the numbers, they outsold their consoles than what they did in the first month of like their old gen, and easily beat the numbers. It's like, wow. And one thing I've noticed, because I'm more of a Xbox guy, and I just always have, and that's the only reason why. And I think what kind of ruined it for me was the PlayStation 3 controller. Just made it to where I never wanted to play PlayStation again because I hated that controller so much. And I have heard that the controller on the PlayStation 4 is better, so I might give it another try. But one thing I want to talk about is how Microsoft is really coming back hard with games. They put Phil Spencer in charge of Xbox now. And ever since he's been in charge, my goodness, Microsoft has been on a roll lately. I mean, I will definitely give Sony credit that they were definitely at first all about the games. They came out strong. They had a better marketing team to where Microsoft had a crappy marketing team. They were trying to go more after people who just use the Xbox for in their living room. And I like Phil Spencer because I feel like he tried to kind of get away from that. Oh no, did I mess this one up? I messed up somewhere. Where did I mess up? Uh-oh. Well, that's not a good thing. So let's figure this out. So that's in line. That's in line. Do. So we're good there. We're good here. Oh. Right here. There we go. Whew. Kind of had me a little bit worried there, if I'm being honest. I don't like messing up, especially on something like that. Luckily, I noticed it now. But ever since Phil Spencer has been in charge of Xbox now, they've been doing so much more better stuff for the gaming community. Because one, here's the way everything works. For example, internet, if you raise the standards of your product, and then it forces everybody else to raise their standards. And I think that's kind of happening like with the game community now, to where PlayStation, they did a great thing for the gaming community about making everything all about the games. They came out strong, like I said. They made everything about the gamer, and they knew what they were doing. And Microsoft came out really slow. They came out more out of a marketing point of view, other than a gamer's point of view, to which that's what a gaming console is technically for, hence the gaming console, which I will give Microsoft no credit for that because they did a crappy job at first. And I think what made it even better was kind of like what I said, to where since Sony did come out really strong and they saw the sales of the PlayStation 4, it forced Microsoft to raise their standards. So now you get better standards on both sides, whether you're a Xbox fan, a PlayStation fan. And I would say as of the last few months, Microsoft has been doing better in the marketing point of view for its console than PlayStation. Because if you look at Microsoft, they're coming out with better deals. They're getting these better deals for gamers and stuff like that. To where, I forgot what gaming convention it was. How much time are we at? We're at 27 minutes. I forgot what gaming console or convention it was at, but Sony came out showing like only indie games and stuff like that, which, don't get me wrong, indie games are a great part of a console. They are a great seller, and it gets people recognized. But indie games, they're not the huge blockbuster sellers that people want, and nobody's really like, oh yeah, you know, they're indie game, and people weren't really happy about it. I mean, they were happy, but it wasn't like that oh my feeling, to where Microsoft at that same convention came out and said, well, we got you deals on this, this, and this on these major platforms, or not platforms, but like these major games that people usually want. So I'd definitely say Sony definitely came out strong. They did everything perfectly, made everything about the gamers, which Sony has always been better about that. I'll be honest. They have a more gaming background. I'm saying a lot, I feel like. So, what was I trying to say? And even though I feel like Sony has a better gaming background and they're better all about responding to the gamers, I feel like since they did raise their standards, Microsoft was forced to raise theirs. And now we have a better gaming world in general. And now we have better consoles. We have better companies now, basically. And like I said, Microsoft has really just improved its game over the past couple of months. So that's one thing I'm really happy that Sony kind of did, even though if they didn't even realize it. Because even though they're obviously two different companies, they're actually more friendly towards each other than you think. I mean, they work with each other all the time. For example, the Xbox One has a disc, like a Blu-ray player in it. And guess who makes the Blu-ray? Sony. And so it's actually kind of funny that when you buy an Xbox One, you're basically paying Sony. To where now, if you're buying Xbox or Minecraft on PlayStation, you're paying Microsoft. So you're kind of getting this thing to where the companies work together, which is making better things for everybody. So everything I think is just getting better in the gaming world, and it's getting better for all of us. Oh man, my throat's killing me. It's like 30 minutes of non-stop talking. So how's the skyscraper looking so far? So we might call it quits here, guys. We got basically the entire thing done. One thing I might do to make it look a little bit better, make this like a solid piece right here. And then take the slab and go. Oh no, I messed up. Boop. Yeah, I'm actually pretty happy with that. Okay, so thank you for watching, guys. It is greatly appreciated. Let me guys know what you guys think about the comment, or let me know in the comments what you guys think about all the conversations I talked about. Like whether you bought Destiny or not, whether you enjoy where the gaming world is going. It's like anything that we talked about. Basically, let me know in the comments what you think and like what's your point of view. And I'll try to get to all the comments I can and reply back to them. So, thank you for watching, guys. Please rate and subscribe. I'll talk to all you guys later. And by next part, this building will probably be finished. So, bye-bye, guys. And again, it is greatly appreciated that you guys watch the videos. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.